Welcome back. I find you yet again wandering my halls. Boys wanting to be men, and men wishing that they were still boys. Girls that want a real man, and men that want a proper lady. You're here for one reason, and one reason only. For the battle still rages, and you want, no you need, no you lust for more profound ramblings from a man more myth than mortal, more legend than Lucifer, and more meticulously chiseled than Michelangelo's David. I'm DRBC007, and I'm bringing you another battlefield bootcamp. Sentry, my Sentry. An elite class guide to take your heroics to another plateau of greatness, to adorn armour crafted by the gods and superior weapons forged in the kilns of emperors, and to strike fear into the most battle-hardened enemies you've yet to face. The elite classes are where we separate the weak of mind and the ardently dangerous... I'm not talking to you! The elite classes are where we separate the weak of mind and the ardently dangerous, adorning such powerful suits of metal and cloth and laying sweaty palms on weapons that you're not worthy to touch is an honour and a privilege and should not be thrown away by incompetence or overly excitedly spewing your oats at the slightest touch of a lady's soft caress. You make me sick! But worry not, for I have a stomach stronger than Goliath's left testy and shall empower you with yet more greatness. Number 1. Centrify this. The first of the elite classes is the Sentry, sporting armour thicker than Miss Kardashian's rear end and a choice of 2 weapons depending on whether you're playing with the Kingdom of Italy or not. He has a massive machine gun, the MG0815, or the Villa Perosa, a twin hybrid submachine gun. Spraying deathly rounds of sizzling metal has never been so seductive, but with his powers come certain unavoidable caveats. The inability to equip a gas mask means choke points and mustard gas can spell disaster quicker than refried 3-day-old rice from the dodgy Chinese down the road. And his slow lumbering movements mean long-distance encounters are particularly problematic. As with all elite classes, and I really can't stress this enough, his true power comes from teamwork. A sentry alone is a sentry often moments from death. Stick with your teammates and your squad will become 100 times more deadly and 1,000 times more effective. Statistics may not be accurate. Restock your ammo and grenades. Request medics at all times and fire, fire, fire! The MG0815 has 200 rounds in a magazine, and the longer you fire, the more accurate it becomes. So keep shooting! And the Villa Perosa, well, it's more like an aggressive little brother that is violently fast and insanely effective up close. Number 2. Woo! Hunting season's open! Dressed like a raider of the Sand People from a galaxy far, far away, you may be forgiven for believing that we had stepped into a different universe. But beneath those leathery folds of hard fabric, futuristic steampunk spectacles that even Sir Elton John couldn't pull off, and the creepiest gas mask in World War I, lays the hardened hunter. His game? Tanks. What else? His weapon? The mighty tank of Gewehr M1918. Designed to bring down heavy armour, this large lady needs to go prone or to be propped against a ledge to fire. But like a large lady, when you've mounted her properly, she will reward you like no other can, with the jiggling goodness of summer jelly and the gut-wrenching guilt that can only come from doing something you know is wrong, but what feels so very, very good. For up close and personal, a sawn-off shotgun dishes out the damage and makes you just as deadly as any other sentry while traversing terrain to pick your perfect shot. This elite class should be used as a distance destroyer, and although its primary role should be to take out tanks, it can be effective as a sniper with incredible accuracy. Try to kill behemoths too, as you can deal some wonderful damage, so do it and reap the silent rewards as that airship crashes into the French hills, brought down by your steely, patient might. Number 3. Burn it all down. A demon among men, a fire god, a puerile pyromaniac bent on toasting the living. Not many can don the flame-retardant robes of destruction, can withstand the blistering heat of hellfire that spews from the sizzling tip of your mighty and portable flamethrower, known as the Wex. Meant to attack infantry in fortified positions, this elite class has a permanent gas mask that protects him from gas grenades and is immune to area control grenades like incendiary grenades, but the robes and mask slows the user and limits vision more than any other elite class. Add a swirling mess of fire and death before your very eyes and vision becomes your biggest problem. This can leave you open to roadkills, bayonet charges and insta-death or falls, but who cares when you're strolling the battlements flinging fire at your enemies to watch them melt before you. Like previously mentioned, it is imperative to stay with your teammates, and especially the medic, because you don't have the armour of the sentry, and you'll be closer to enemies than Michael Jackson was to Macaulay Culkin, you will take damage. So medic up as much as possible to push through the choke points and terrorise your enemies' hearts and minds. And for a bonus star, to kill a sentry. When faced against such odds, your best bet is to charge wildly into the night, and I don't mean run away, I mean charge into death's embrace with the hope that your heroics will bear the fruit of majesty and penetrate the heart of that beastly armoured foe. Melee kills can often spell a quick end to the sentry, as can high explosives. Assault class, I'm looking at you. A rocket gun to the face can usually do the trick. So now that we have delved into the depths of the elite classes, walked in their shoes and learned of their strengths and weaknesses, it's time to put this knowledge to the test. Go free, my birdlings. Sail through your enemies like a swallow sails through the air. Strike with the force of a charging rhino, the precision of a majestic hawk, and the stealth of a prowling panther stalking the forests of Peru. Because I am a man of fine moral character and outstanding patience, tea, woman, not coffee! I would implore you to give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment and share this with your nearest and dearest via Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, smoke signals, lighting fiery beacons on mountaintops, whatever suits your communication needs. And remember, of course, to subscribe. And not to forget, you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook to keep up to date with all of my shenanigans. For more profound nonsense, tips, tricks, and all things Battlefield 1, I'm DRBC007, signing off.